Are you ready to crush the Praxis Elementary Education multiple subjects exam? If not, we've got you covered. Welcome to the Everything Teacher channel. I'm Olivia and I'm a test prep expert with study.com. Today, I'll go over my top 10 tips for mastering the Praxis Elementary Education multiple subjects exam. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to expertly approach, strategically plan, and successfully manage your preparation. Let's go. Before you even pry open a study guide, it's important to understand the structure of the Praxis Elementary Education multiple subjects exam. This is a required test for anyone looking to teach multiple subjects in an elementary classroom. It's divided into 4 subjects. Subtest 5002, Reading and Language Arts, Subtest 5003, Mathematics, Subtest 5004, Social Studies, and Subtest 5005, Science. The test can be taken either at home through online proctoring or in person at an authorized testing center. Make sure you're eligible for testing remotely and do a thorough tech check to ensure your online experience goes as smoothly as possible. In addition, remember the basics. No phones, smartwatches, notes, or electronic devices. Also, you must show a clear workspace on camera prior to the test. My second tip is reading the Educational Testing Services, or ETS, Study Companion, the SC. It's a guide for content that's considered fair game on the exam. It contains all possible information you may be tested on, including details about the test, content topics, and practice questions. In addition, exposure to this crucial resource gets you comfortable seeing the language of the test. ETS publishes the SC and creates the exam. These are the people to pay attention to. Taking a pretest is my third tip. Study.com has a practice test for the exam that can be used to diagnose areas of challenge and victory. Just like a doctor diagnoses your problem based on symptoms, this pretest helps you organize study based on your strengths and weaknesses. These details are located on the post-test report. Use this valuable tool to plan your next steps. Next up is tip 4, set study goals. Allot a flexible timeline for each section, i.e. reading, math, social studies, and science, giving the bulk of your time to areas of need. For example, if you struggle with math, plan for a larger studying chunk to be spent on it. However, if reading is your jam, plan less time for it. Focusing on one subtest at a time helps you stay organized, avoid overwhelm, and build mastery step by step. Setting specific goals, such as review geometry vocabulary on Wednesday or complete 20 science practice questions by Friday, helps you stay organized, track your progress, and avoid burnout. Tip 5 is to target your challenge areas first. Effective studying means being intentional, especially when it comes to tackling your weaker content areas. Once you've set your study goals, take a hard look at which subtests or topics consistently challenge you. If math is your nemesis, dive into it early in your study sessions and give yourself the space to work through it, whether that's fractions, probability, or algebraic thinking. Don't wait until the last week to face your toughest content. Front-load it so you have the time to revisit and strengthen your understanding. Use active strategies like flashcards, practice questions, or teaching the concept aloud to truly engage with the material. Retrieval practice is especially useful here. Try writing down everything you know about a topic without notes, then go back and fill in the gaps. Facing your weaknesses first not only strengthens them, but also frees up cognitive energy and boosts your confidence as you move forward. Reinforcing what you know is tip 6. While it's important to focus on your challenge areas, don't overlook the power of reviewing your strengths. After working through difficult content, shift gears and spend time on the areas where you feel more self-assured, whether it's reading comprehension, writing mechanics, social studies, or science. Use your stronger areas as confidence boosters. Reinforce what you know with different review strategies like quizzing yourself with flashcards, creating visual summaries like graphic organizers, or explaining key ideas to someone else. Teaching the material, even informally, forces you to clarify your understanding and highlights any gaps. By intentionally alternating between your weaker and stronger areas, you create a rhythm of challenge and reinforcement. Tip number 7 is to practice test-like scenarios by doing at least one timed full-length practice exam. Incorporate testing conditions like a clear workspace and a zero-interruption session. Practicing the exam in this manner will reveal any pacing issues. Running short on time or doubting your timing can raise anxiety. Cool your jets by doing a test run. Upon completion, don't just glance at the score. Analyze your mistakes to target deeper study. Tip 8 involves multiple choice strategies. These questions are at the heart of the Praxis 5001 exam, and approaching them strategically can make all the difference. Even when you're unsure of the correct answer, using the process of elimination can improve your odds. Cross out any clearly incorrect options to narrow down your choices. Then, carefully reread the question to determine which of the remaining answers most directly addresses what's being asked. It's also important to remember that you're looking for the best answer, not necessarily the perfect one. Some choices may seem plausible, but only one will be fully aligned with the intent of the question. Be mindful of time. Give yourself a rough limit per question and don't let one item derail your entire rhythm. If you're spending too long on a question, flag it and move on. Come back with a fresh perspective. And above all, never leave a question blank. There's no penalty for guessing, so make an educated choice and keep moving forward. The topic of scenario-based questions is tip 9. These questions are designed to test how well you can apply your knowledge in a practical, classroom-relevant context. These questions often present a short situation or student interaction, followed by a prompt asking how you would respond. The best way to approach these is to stay grounded in developmentally appropriate practices and evidence-based teaching strategies. Don't get thrown off by how involved the question may feel. Look for answer choices that focus on student-centered, inclusive, and data-informed approaches. Be cautious of choices that ignore the entire question, display old-school teaching practices, or reflect all-or-nothing thinking. When in doubt, go with the response that reflects professional, ethical teaching standards. Finally, we're at tip number 10. Confidence isn't just a mindset, it's part of your test day strategy. You've spent time preparing, studying, and progressing your knowledge across all 4 content areas. Now, it's time to trust that hard work. In the final days before the test, make rest and self-care a priority. Get a good night's sleep, eat well, and take a break from cramming the night before. A calm mind processes information more clearly and makes stronger choices under pressure. And there you go, my top 10 tips for crushing the Praxis Elementary Education multiple subjects exam. If you want more support with this content and exam structure, be sure to check out Study.com's Praxis Elementary Education multiple subjects test prep course. This course is filled with comprehensive video lessons, practice quizzes, and full-length practice tests that align with the real exam. It's the best way out there to deepen your knowledge and strengthen your confidence come test day. If you found these tips helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any new strategies and study tips. You already have the heart of a teacher. Stay consistent, stay motivated, and remember, your dream job awaits. You've got this.